A short video showing you some of the things we grow here on the Bowen's property, the 3 acres that we have. Those are plants, what they call seedlings for sweet potatoes. I grew those from a sweet potato I bought in the store, and I'm going to plant them in the garden. Each one of the little plants, or slips as they're called, should produce about 10 pounds of potatoes. Over here are some of the plants that I grow myself to produce my harvest at the end of the year. I have broccoli growing, which is called Goliath. I have cucumbers growing, more tomato plants growing, and some other things that I'll have to wait and see because I didn't mark the seeds or the pots. Down here are more slips of potatoes. They're going to be Beauregard potatoes, and in that collection there are 9 or 12 slips. Each slip will produce at least 10 to 15 pounds of sweet potatoes. So I should altogether have around 150, 175 pounds of sweet potatoes this year. In this row I have what they call pole beans. They grow up the net that you see out here. I grow about 150 feet, of pole beans. In this row here we had spinach for the winter. It came over to the spring, and we got many dinners, I don't know how many, frozen from the spinach, and also was able to give the neighbors some. Over here you can see more plants that I'm growing from seeds that will be ready to transplant very soon. Tomato plants, pepper plants, so forth over here. If you've never seen growing asparagus, they look like weed once they produce, and you have to let some of them grow and not cut them every year so that they can get stronger for the root that's in the ground. But those are asparagus. We probably got about 15 or 20 dinners frozen of asparagus. Just about everything we grow, we freeze. And we have enough to supply for the entire winter. That's what I try to do. In this row I just planted the other day. They are not up yet, but field peas, or purple peas, or some people call them southern peas, will be coming up in this row. This is about a 100-foot row of southern peas that we'll freeze. And over here are hot peppers and bell peppers, and we'll also freeze some of those. You can't tell, but in the background there, those are sweet peas that we have, and we produce. I also have inside of the fence here corn that we are growing. I have approximately about 200 feet of sweet peas. This is inside of the fence, and the others are planted in the garden outside. As I said earlier, we have about 200 feet of green peas, or snap peas, or sweet peas, or whatever you like to call them, and I'll move in so that you can see some that are pretty close, and hopefully you can see how well they're doing. More snap beans, as you can see, doing very well. Very proud this year of the production of snap peas, green peas. They are delicious. We've already frozen probably, maybe 25 quarts for the freezer already. Over here are butter beans, or lima beans as some people call. Just planted those. They're just coming up. They will grow up to cling onto the fence above, the lattice above, and they will cling to that and grow up there. And over here I have young beans, more beans coming up that will also do the same thing. Here again are some small corn plants. We don't plant that much corn. My wife doesn't care that much for corn, so we don't plant a lot of corn. Over here are more white potatoes that are growing. Here are more lima beans, or beans coming up that you see. They will grow about 10, 11 feet tall, and we'll pick them and freeze those for the winter. And right next to it, as you can see, there's another trellis like of beans that it's growing up the trellis now, or the string now, and they'll grow about 10, 11 feet, and we'll pick those about August, I guess. Down this row, you can see to the left small tomato plants. We have probably 20 tomato plants. In the center you can see beets. We have already frozen probably 15 pints of beets, and we'll probably get another 15, 20 pints from the rest of them. To the right you can see onions that are doing very well. Don't grow too many onions because they don't keep that long. Maybe 3-4 months is as long as I can keep the onion. Down this row I have potatoes, white potatoes. I have 3 different kinds of white potatoes. It's probably 100 altogether, 125 feet of white potatoes that we grow. Oh, one last thing. I forgot to show you all of the tomatoes plants that we have growing. As you can see, we do have quite a few plants growing, and we eat tomatoes, and we also prepare them for freezing for salsa, not salsa freezing, but freezing for use in the winter time, and also make a lot of salsa. So that's it, ladies and gentlemen. Right here it looks like weeds, but it's not weeds, it's garlic that I grow every year because I love to have my wife Chris cook with garlic. So this is garlic that we grow. Here you can see some of the white onions that are expanding or getting ready. They won't be pulled until the green part of the onion fall over, which will probably be sometime in June, and those onions should be about the size of a softball. So the onions in this soil, they do very good also. Here we have cauliflower. I mean, not cauliflower, broccoli, I'm sorry. We have broccoli that we are growing, and already she has put up in broccoli cheese soup are probably 4 half gallons of broccoli cheese soup that we'll have during the winter for next year. Here you see cabbage plants that have not headed up yet, but you can see how large the plants themselves are. When these cabbage mature, they will probably weigh anywhere from 8 to 12 pounds. It's just according, but they're called mammoth cabbage, and we grow them and freeze them and eat off of them later during the winter time. Most of the stuff that we have now, we are able to produce and eat ourselves, grow ourselves for eating during the winter. Just wanted to show you what we do around here at the Bowen's house. Thank you.